Good morning, I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. Today's looking cloudy like yesterday, but an awful lot warmer. And the snow is all gone and the water is slowly draining off all the fields because we got tons of water yesterday with that storm we had. But it wasn't nearly as bad as what I saw on the news that other people got, so we're lucky for that. We just basically got a lot of flooding and the freezing rain melted already. So here's the boys. Gladiator's there. Some guys are at the hay feeder. And I hear a lot of noise inside, so we're gonna head inside and get the day started. Guess we have a lamb. Arnie's in here cleaning out a jug. So somebody lamb last night, I guess. So we thought everybody was done in this group for a while, but I'm guessing it was the Suffolk. So this little guy was born last night and he's nursing, so we're not gonna tube this guy. I just checked her milk. She's got plenty of milk on both sides. And he's going to have a nap now that he's in a quiet pen because he was born in the group of all those straggler ewes. So she'll probably have a lay down too now that she's in a quiet pen. She's got some warm water. She's a first timer. He's from Geronimo.
Are you from Geronimo? Yeah, you do look like Geronimo. Yeah, you do. Hi.
And I'm just gonna go get her some hay. And these guys we'll just leave them alone because they both, even Mom, she looks pretty tired. So we'll get her food and let them bond and rest for the day. And I said I would talk about Thelma and Louise's mom today. And this is her. She's a Texel Dorset cross. And I think she's 3 years old. She got mastitis really, really bad last year. So we didn't even shear her off when everyone else did, because we thought that's how we'd recognize her, because she was on the cull list because her udder was destroyed. And she was the only one, so it just wasn't worth her a while, so we kind of just left her. And we thought she lost both sides of her udder, but she has milk on one side, obviously, and is doing a great job raising Thelma and Louise on one side. So she's done really good. She's extremely quiet. Whereas Thelma and Louise are little hellions, she's quiet, calm girl. But that's her. She used to cry a lot when the lambs used to leave her, but now she's totally aware that they'll run around the barn and come back when they're hungry. So she's good with that. So these guys this is the one group that Arnie thought was open. But I can see right now a lot of udders are forming in here. I'm expecting most of these. We got to remember that 7 of them have lost lambs. But I'm definitely seeing udder development in here. It's much easier to see when the wool is off. But I'm guessing in the next month we're going to have a lot more lambs. Not a lot. But these guys should be coming in shortly, and we'll get this straggler group out of the way. I think you already lost a lamb, didn't you? Yeah. That's not a good thing. But now that there's only a few sheep left and they're coming in, seems to be one a week right now. We're not doing night checks anymore. We take a close look at them when we come in to do our evening work, see if anyone's looking suspicious, and then we go to bed and check first thing in the morning. And so this girl, we knew she was close, But she had it last night on her own, no problems. She's past her placenta already. She's looking really bright. He's looking really bright. So they're all good. And now it's a little warmer in the winter. We probably would have still been doing the night checks no matter what because of the cold temperatures. Whereas now at night, it's kind of warm in the barn, so no lamb is going to freeze to death in the time, if they had one in the middle of the night. You're not likely to have a fatality at all. And if she had had problems lambing, we'd get her in the morning. But these two are looking good. She's been eating, and he's wanting to have a nap. So she makes the 200th ewe who had live lambs this year. If they had a dead lamb or something like that, I don't mark them because obviously I don't need numbers on their backs at that point. But this is the 200th. So she set a milestone there. Quite a few people have been asking me about Sally the Shetland. Not sure why. But she's totally fine still. I'll be sure to notify you if anything happens to her. But about a week ago, I moved her into this group here with the very youngest of lambs, where my bottle babies are, because right now we only have 10 ewes in here. So it's a bigger pen with less volume of competition at the feeder. And maybe you don't notice her because there she is there. And she's really, if you took the wool off her, she's not much bigger than a lamb. So maybe that's why we haven't been seeing her, but that's her. Hi, how you doing, sweetheart? Gonna put your head up so we can see ya? Hey, how you doing? Everybody was concerned about you. Well, obviously there's leaves and stuff that fell on the ground, so she's not gonna take her head up. Hi, buddies. I always try to put her in with the lambs so that she has no pressures on her, and she seems to like that. So we just put out some creep feed and some fresh hay in all the creep pen here, and everybody's eating, looking happy. And I just walked on to the other side of this creep feeder looking to see if everybody's okay, and lo and behold, a group of white ones eating on this side. Breakfast time. Okay, I'm here for afternoon checks. I see these two are standing here. How you doing? You look like a proud mommy. Oh, and who's hungry over here? Is anyone hungry? Are you hungry? It looks like you are. And look at that. Thelma and Louise are in here. Hi, and Tommy's under the feeder. Hi, Tommy. He stays right by his food bowl, which is right there. That way, if I pour some food in there, he can hear right away. Okay, shall we feed you? Alrighty then. This is nap time. And I see we got some twins here sleeping together. We got Louise and Thelma. Actually, I think that's the opposite. I think that one's Louise and the other one's Thelma. They're kind of laying close to each other, but the one's up in the box. But it's always quiet at this time of day. This is mid-afternoon. Hi, you guys. If I go over there, are y'all gonna get up? We don't want that. Oh, someone's gonna go lie in there. This one here is laying with her mom.
Hi. Hi, Thelma. Did everybody get up and run? I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. How you feeling? Were you having a nap and then everybody got up and ran? That was silly. Here comes Louise. Hi, Louise. How you doing? Hi. You're getting to be pretty friendly, too. You guys are the friendly sisters. I don't know why these two are so friendly. Yeah. And who are you, sweetheart? You're looking very pretty. Yeah, you are. Hi. Hi, Louise. They have a slightly different face. That's how I can tell them apart. Louise has probably got the better head for a Dorset. Real Dorsety looking head with the little cheeks and the puff on the pole here and the nice square mouth and pink. Thelma has less puffy and she has the pole, but she's just slightly different. I guess she maybe has a little, maybe some freckles. I don't know if that's freckles or dirt, but do you like that? Are those your lips? She's got little black lips. Oh, you seem to like that a lot. But they're just slightly different. You can, oh, less wool on Thelma's ears. Maybe a little more wool on Louise's. And hi, who are you? Oh, I know who you are. You're Leonard. I know why you're here. You just had your bottle. Was it good? Oh, and you know, if there's a bunch of sheep around, then there's got to be a cat around too. Scotty, what are you doing? Oh, Louise, did you have to chase Scotty away? Was he coming in on your time? Yeah, it's hard to pet you both at the same time. Yeah, you're a funny girl, aren't you? And you're a funny girl, too. Where's your mom? I saw her in here. There she is. There's Mom. Louise just went over there. They know which side to nurse on because their mom only has milk on one half. Hi, sweetheart. But you didn't feel like feeding her right now, did you? Are you going to say hello, too? Hi. Because you're a nice girl, too. You really are. Yeah, you're really nice. You made it through. Good girl. Yeah, you did. See, friendly mom, friendly babies. Rare that it doesn't work out that way. Hey, you want more petting? Okay, now I see all the cats have come in here because they're all wondering where their food is. So, yeah, Buddy's in here now. Tom's gotten up. Scotty, you know, he was here a second ago. So I better go feed them before we have cat fights. Scotty got his. And you have to feed them in the same spot. They know their spots. Tom has the spot of privilege up on the board here, overlooking the barn. Although maybe he would consider the indoor room where Buddy eats as the spot of privilege. Someone wanted me to talk about our past and the shows and stuff like that. I don't know what to say about it. I guess the first sheep I showed were Shetland sheep. And then me and another guy in Ontario, we kind of formed a Shetland breeders group. And we would have meetings, and I did a newsletter and stuff. And we decided to do our own shows. So it was shows with people from our group, and it was just for Shetlands, and we bring judges in from the States and stuff like that. And that was fun. It was, we didn't have any other breeds because basically Shetlands are a breed on their own, and we wanted to promote the Shetland breed and get people to see what they were like. Shetlands are a whole different type of sheep because with the Shetlands, the wool becomes important. Markings are interesting. When you register them including what their markings are, and they have really cool names and stuff for the markings. Like I know if you've been watching videos with other sheep breeders, you'll have seen fancy markings that look like panda bears and stuff like that. Well, that's an actual marking from a Shetland breed. And I used to specialize in doing fancy markings. I don't know if you can see my old sign here. I'll kind of move some stuff around here. I was called Woolly Acres when when I used to have Shetlands, and those are some of my Shetlands there in the pictures. And it's my old stuff. And yeah, I sold breeding stock and I sold pet sheep. So all the males would be neutered and sold as pets, except for the ones that were breeding stock quality. Nobody went for meat. And we actually did pretty good at the Shetland shows. You can see there, those would be some of the Shetland ribbons. And that's when I really learned about genetics and stuff, because I was breeding for special markings. I wanted them, the cuter the better, because I was selling pets as well. And people aren't too interested in a plain sheep. But if you put, you know, that panda face on them or really cool markings or spots, anything like that, they sold like hotcakes. So I learned how to mix and match the sheep so that I could get really cool markings. And that's when the genetic end of things started, because it was that was a lot of fun. But it is a pet market. Shetlands are bred for their wool, not for meat. So
I kept it fairly small flock because I didn't want leftovers or anybody that I had to send to market or anything like that. But I did well at it. And after that, we moved from Alberta with our sheep, and we moved to Ontario. And at that point, I got involved in Dorper sheep as well. I still had my Shetlands. I can't remember why I actually got into Dorpers. Oh, I know why. It was because of the Border Collies. When we were in Alberta, my husband at the time was trialing our Border Collies. And the sheep of choice for training your dogs on in the area we were in Alberta were Katahdins and Dorpers. And so we thought we'd get a few of those so that we could train the dogs. And we thought we'd make some extra money and stuff with the meat. But again, it became that I didn't like the meat end of things. They were too friendly. So again, I focused on breeding stock with them. I took them to the Royal, even though I have no training in showing sheep. But I had a friend from Wales, and he said, bring them, they'll do fine, just put them on a halter. So that's what I did, and that's what they look like. And we did pretty well there as well. And some of these ribbons here are from the Royal. Where are our Royal ribbons here, Arnie? I didn't throw the Royal ones out because they're the big ones.
The one there in the end is all faded at this end. Right side, right side, right side.
This is the Royal?
No, right side, right side.
This is the Royal right here.
That's here, right here. That's the Royal.
And this one is too.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did really well at the Royal. They didn't have a lot of Dorpers there, but I was in the any other breed class, and yeah, we went there several years in a row and all was placed, so we're happy about that. And then Arnie and I got in with the Suffolks, and all of these are from with the shows we went to with the Suffolks. Again, it was just for fun, and it was just local fairs and stuff like that. And that's what we did. Oh, here's some of my Dorpers too. I really like Dorper sheep.
Come and see me at the shop when you're done.
Easy keepers. People would always say, well, actually, my friend from Wales, who actually is Steve Jones, and that's him there. When I got to the champion classes, he said he'd take over and show them for me because he was an expert at showing. And like I said, I was just, a hobby farmer. And so he helped me with that. That's me actually, with my ewe Nikki. She won. She was champion ewe. She was a really nice girl. But anyway, Steve, who is from Wales there, he would always say to me, don't feed them too much food. And I'd say, because Dorpers gain weight. I always used to say they gain weight just by looking at it. You didn't have to feed them much. They were really easy keepers, and I wasn't feeding them. I'm not feeding them anything. They're just getting hay. They just grow. They're watching you feed your Texels, and they're growing just by watching that grain there. But anyway, I don't know what else to say about the showing sheep stuff, but it's always been kind of just a fun hobby thing, never anything serious. But it just, it was kind of the reward for the work that we put in. Our future forecast apparently is for double digits, the first of the year. So we'll see. We're not there yet. But Arnie figures that he can safely put the snowblower away for the year. And I figure that's going to jinx it. So what did you want? help you put it away? What do you want me to do? You want?
Turn the camera off for one thing, honey.
Do you want me to direct you with it?
I don't want to stick in here and I gotta load manure.
So how do you want to do that?
Just leave it at that.
Okay, so Arnie got his hug, so he's happy now. Doesn't he look happy? And I'm the woman that helped him move the snowblower. Anyway, thank you for watching today. Arnie had to go to the dentist this afternoon, so we didn't get too much sheep stuff in.
$400.
Yeah.
A whole lamb.
Just for a little divot of a cavity. Wasn't even a cavity. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give us a like, thumbs up, and please join us again tomorrow for the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.
License to steal.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.